I'm now sitting here with designer Amanda De Leon. Hey Amanda, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. All right, first question. I'm just going to jump right into your fall collection.
Okay.
Music was a huge inspiration for this collection and pretty much every collection, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
What was the song?
At the Foot of Canal Street by John Butte and Paul Sanchez.
Okay, and that song made you feel a certain way. How did you translate the feeling in that song to the feeling in your collection?
Well, I just started listening to the story. Actually, I saw Paul Sanchez play when I first moved here to New Orleans, and he was telling the story about writing with John Butte and how they came up with the actual song. And it was quite a funny story because he was talking about how really it's all about what people are wearing to your funeral and who's going to be playing. And so I just started thinking about that, and then it progressed into a more serious situation and what maybe I would want people to wear to my funeral.
And what would you want people to wear to your funeral?
Oh, the best studs ever.
Of course, it's a celebration. It's a celebration of life, so you don't want anybody to be completely sad.
Have to represent.
Amanda, your choice and color palette, what does it represent? Why did you pick those colors?
Well, I used black, grays, and red, and I use black and gray all the time, usually in all my collections because they're my favorite colors.
Yeah.
But black in this case is obviously for mourning, but it's also a color that accepts all other colors, so it's also a celebration.
Okay.
And the gray represents limbo because it's a very neutral color, and it doesn't know whether to move backwards or forwards.
And it's not black or white.
Yes. Yeah. And the red, it represents three things. It represents heartache and anger and strength. And those are all the things that you need to move through when you have a loss.
Right. No, that's really great. And those are all great colors for fall.
Yes, they are.
Blacks and grays, you can incorporate that into any of your wardrobe.
Yes.
Okay. Form follows function. That's a phrase that repeats in your everyday life. Can you tell me a little bit more about what that means to you?
Well, that's the first thing that they teach you in the School of Architecture is form follows function.
And you have a huge background in architecture, right?
Yes, I studied architecture for almost 5 years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so why New Orleans? Why are you here? Why are you not in New York or somewhere else? Why New Orleans?
I've always wanted to live here. It's just it's like a magical place, and it's kind of a place that people allow you to be who you are. You know, I think in maybe New York or LA, you kind of have to fit into some sort of genre, but here it's not. You just are who you are, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's one really great thing about New Orleans.
Right, and I also feel that if you're in a place like New Orleans, you have the opportunity to draw people's eye into the city and view you as an artist instead of if you were in a larger city, it's like you're just swimming around with the rest of the, fishes in the pond, and it's really hard to be heard.
Exactly. So when you're designing, who are you designing for? What is that ideal girl? I know I love your pieces, and I could see myself wearing a few of them. But who are you thinking about when you're designing?
It's definitely me. I just design what I love and what I see me in. And I know that there are other people out there that want to dress like that as well.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, there's a few pieces in that fall collection that I can see myself wearing on maybe not a daily basis, but on a night out on the town or something.
Right.
Your fall collection's going from your perspective on your funeral. It's sad, but really beautiful. So now with the next collection, you're going into the afterlife?
Well, no, it's really about the awareness of otherworldly beings, and then into the fall and winter collection, it's focused on crop circles and ascension.
So we're talking about aliens, right?
Yes.
I love that.
Thanks.
Well, I cannot wait to see the next few collections that you have in store for us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us, Amanda.